Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So just a quick disclaimer, this isn't really a scouting video where I do commentary on what I'm scouting, because obviously there's no point in this doing commentary on a scouting video for a game that doesn't exist anymore. But I meant to post this video a bit earlier this month, but as I was writing the script to this, I just couldn't keep writing. I kept getting stuck. I didn't know what to write because, quite frankly, how do you write a script for a game that's been part of like half of your life? But regardless of that dilemma, I do still want to share what I did right, and from there I'll trail off and kind of just share my experience and my feelings about this whole ordeal. So without further ado, here's my tribute to Love Live School Idol Festival, the game. Hi friends. If you're watching this, then Love Live School Idol Festival is dead. Their servers are down, and every aspect of the game has been wiped from the App Store. The app still remains on my phone, but obviously it does nothing but take up almost 10 gigabytes of space. I mean, seriously, why does it take up so much space still? And while I was fortunate to get a transfer ID to move on to Love Live School Idol Festival 2, Miracle Live, which has already launched, and I will be creating a video on it a bit later in the month, I wonder, what if I hadn't? Many people in Europe, due to certain European Union laws, and those living outside were giving notices that they couldn't transfer their data to the new game, even if they simply visited there for a vacation. I saw so many people try and send emails regarding the issue, but no one received the responses or help they wanted. Just like that, thousands of people and countless hours of playing and grinding had disappeared into the dust. And while everyone will get a fresh start, it just feels wrong to have thousands of people's progress to disappear into the abyss. I wasn't able to check in before the closure since I had work that day and I had to be asleep, and it felt really bittersweet. It wasn't until hours later after the server shut down where I started to feel it all. As I was working, I felt the reality sink in, and all I could think was, oh god, it's gone. All those hours spent on max bonding my cards, tuning for events, looking through guides to blend my teams, and grinding for boxes that had 1% UR rates were just memories in my head now. And this shutdown wasn't unexpected. I knew one day it would happen, but not now. You see it happen all the time with other games, but you never think it'll happen to you one day. I can still remember when Love Live first came into my life. It was in 2015, and I was in middle school. A friend came to me and said, "Mimi, I found this game, and I know you would love it." Lunch comes by, and I go sit with my group of friends, and she shows me the game. I download the game to try it out, and when I open the app, my life changed forever. Not to be dramatic or anything. A few months later, I managed to get access from another Love Liver in school to get the Japanese app, and that's where I began my main account. The one you're watching now. And the rest is history. Literally, because it no longer exists. But now that it's been some time to digest the server shutting down, I'm excited to what Miracle Life holds. Well, excited but scared. Starting fresh is great, but since there's no global release, I'm definitely going to struggle with the mechanics of the new game due to the fact that I don't understand Japanese. And that's basically everything that I wrote in preparation for this video. I just couldn't think of anything else to write because it's all just meshed together. I didn't know what to write. Should I write how it all started? My first event, my first UR. I had so many ideas, but how can I memorialize my entirety of playing the Love Live game in a few minutes? Part of me is mad at myself for not posting more videos on this channel because I have nothing to look back on other than a few videos and screenshots of this game. I mean, I had a video prepared, well, not exactly prepared, but I had an idea of making funny videos and going through the Love Live reviews on the App Store. And I still have those screenshots on my phone, but I don't think I'll ever release that video because, the app is no longer there and it'll just feel goofy. In general, I just wanted to be a bigger part of the community when Love Live Gelato Festival was still in its prime. And sure, I can be with it now with Miracle Live as well, but it just feels overwhelming at times with the new addition of Lila and I'm so sorry, but I cannot pronounce her name, but Docestra. I feel like an old person trying to keep up with all these new events and new characters. But I digress, because there's no point in sharing all this in a video that's supposed to be a tribute to Love Live Gelato Festival. So for these final few minutes, I'm going to continue explaining my beginning history with Love Live. So initially when I first downloaded Love Live, I actually didn't like it. I was, I think, in either 7th or 8th grade at the time, and I just didn't like how you had to wait for LP to regenerate, and I just thought it took a long time. And this was when LP sugar cubes and sugar pods weren't a thing, and whenever you leveled up and your LP would regenerate, it wouldn't overflow, so you would keep like the level up LP you got, so you'd have to wait a pretty long time for it all to regenerate. And so that was it. I played it for a week and I deleted it off my iPad at the time. And I just wonder, if I had never re-downloaded it a few months later, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't have a shelf dedicated to my Love Live merch. I wouldn't have gotten a CD player to play my Love Live CDs that I got on eBay. And I wouldn't have this YouTube channel, or met a bunch of great people and friends within this community who I still talk to this day. And funnily enough, if it weren't for Love Live, I would have never met my boyfriend. Overall, this game has brought me nothing but, enjoyment into my life. And sure, the game has caused me some pain sometimes, such as this one instance where I saved up 250 love gems for Daya's Halloween UR, which is her first UR in the game. And obviously, I was super excited to scout for her because she was my best girl. And I remember scouting and I did not get her, which is really sad because I was so bad at saving gems back then. But, over time, the game became more generous, and I'm really glad that they now have a 3% UR rate in the new game. But personally, I was really lucky to grow up in the mid-2010s era of Love Live content because, we had Ocean challenges where you could only keep cards of one particular girl from each group. And I remember Erin Cerise, while she pirated all her scouting videos, she would have scouting wars between other Love Live creators to see who would get the most URs or SRs. And I really enjoyed watching scouting videos back then, but I don't really see as much as those videos or prominent creators now. But as Love Live continues to grow and expand, I hope that I can be that creator for those in the community right now, someone that they can come to and just enjoy watching videos with a shared niche interest. And I word it that way because growing up in my age, anime a few years ago was still kind of seen as weird. And when I was watching and getting into anime, I was seen kind of as an outcast. Like, me and my friends would watch it, but every time we would wear merch and it would get kind of side eyes and all. And obviously, times have changed, and there's been a lot of Asian influence in the United States, so it's more common for people to watch anime. But overall, this community has always been open to everyone, regardless of their background. For these last few moments of this video, I just wanted to say thank you, Love Live, for bringing me such a great experience throughout my life. Had it not been for this silly little idol game, my life right now would have been so much more different. I hope you guys could relate to everything I've said in this video, or have found comfort in it. I'd love to hear your guys' experience with this whole thing. If love life has been a huge part of your life or it's only been there for a while, I would love to hear your guys' experience. I'm glad to share this last guiding video for Love High School Idol Festival, and I'll see you next time when I'll be going over Love High School Idol Festival 2 Miracle Live. Bye bye.